A reading from the book Christianity is Insanity: How the World's Most Popular Religion is Based Upon a Fictional Book, Part 1, by William Peters. From Chapter 6, The Zombie. All three biographies mentioned in the previous paragraph, all but John's, start with the idea that from noon until 3 o'clock on the day of Jesus' death, darkness came over the whole land. So does this mean dark clouds cover the sky as if it were going to thunder, lightning, and rain? Or does it mean the sun all of a sudden disappeared to the other side of the planet? And we know, of course, that the sun doesn't move to the other side of the planet. What would have happened is that Earth would have immediately sped up its own rotation to revolve enough so that Israel would have turned away from the sun. This does not seem to be the likely answer. The other alternate explanation would be a solar eclipse, but of course eclipses never last 3 hours. The longest solar eclipse lasts 7 minutes, 30 seconds. It therefore looks like cloud cover is the correct explanation for darkness coming over the whole land for 3 hours. That's a simple conclusion, and one that is believable. But if that is the case, why not just say suddenly the sky was filled with dark, ominous clouds which lasted from noon to 3 o'clock? Why be so vague? Does the Bible want to appear to be magical? Darkness came over the whole land does sound spooky, like magic. Giving no credible explanation leaves the magic in mystery and intrigue. But does darkness mean dark, as in nighttime darkness? Matthew 23:45 adds, while the sun's light failed. The sun's light failed? What do you mean, Matthew? How can the sun's light fail? Did the sun stop emitting light for 3 hours? That's not possible. But here Matthew does not present my dark thundercloud theory and introduces more magic with the sun's light failing, which is impossible, which is therefore fictional. Darkness at noon is also just not possible. This is not acceptable if we are truly talking night sky dark. I cannot accept this statement within that context. I don't believe it. There is no basis for reality within that statement by the three biographers. Fiction, I tell you, fiction. It is even written to resemble a fictional children's story. Darkness came over the whole land. Imagine Vincent Price, the voice at the end of Michael Jackson's Thriller video, narrating that sentence. So according to Mark and Matthew, what happens at 3 o'clock to interrupt the darkness? Jesus cries out with a loud voice. My God, why have you forsaken me? Jesus cries loudly. Matthew 27:46 and Mark 15:34. Forsaken, to leave entirely without intent to return. My God, why have you left me? Come back, come back. But God, according to Jesus, has no intention to return, and Jesus knows it. God has forsaken Jesus. So during the supposed 3 hours of darkness, Jesus was still alive, evidently, because Jesus cries out at 3 o'clock after the darkness started at noon. Do Christians imagine Jesus still alive on the cross in darkness? Have you ever known that Jesus hung on the cross, alive, for 3 hours in total darkness? Was Jesus silent during these 3 hours? That's a long time to be silent when your wrists and ankles have nails pounded through them and you are in intense pain and blood is flowing steadily out of your body and you are hanging on wooden logs and waiting to die. But then Jesus breaks the silence. Did Jesus crying out in a loud voice cause the darkness to stop? Was it dark for 3 hours and then voila, instantly it was immediately bright outside? According to Matthew's stated theory, did Jesus' voice trigger the sun to instantly start radiating light again and stop failing? These two events are described as being simultaneous. The darkness ending at 3 p.m. and Jesus crying loudly at 3 p.m. Mark 15:33 and 34. When it was noon, darkness came over the whole land until 3 in the afternoon. At 3 o'clock, Jesus cried out with a loud voice, Eloi, Eloi, lama sabachthani, which means, my God, why have you forsaken me? Christianity is insanity. How the world's most popular religion is based upon a fictional book. For more thoughts regarding this situation, go to Amazon.com or Lulu.com to purchase this book. You may click on the link provided. Thanks.